There are things you cannot control, but you can choose how to respond. Today's message comes from Angel Menadel, angel of purpose, inner freedom, and the return to the soul's path. And he tells you, transformation. As always, if you'd like to show your appreciation, you can share this message in your groups and on social media. And at the end, feel free to leave your name in the comments. I will include you in my prayers. Today I want to speak to you with tenderness and empathy, but also with clarity, because I know you're feeling that many things around you are shifting without you having chosen them. You may feel disoriented, as if the ground beneath your feet is no longer steady. And please, don't blame yourself for feeling anxious. It's only natural. Change, especially when it's unexpected, can stir fear. But it is also the clearest sign that something new is trying to find its way into your life. You're going through a time of transition, one of those moments where looking back doesn't help much, because you're no longer the same person you used to be. And yet, the road ahead still feels unclear. It's like walking through fog. You can only move forward step by step, relying more on your intuition than on what your eyes can see. That's not a mistake, it's growth. You may face unexpected situations, hear surprising news, or experience people coming in or out of your life without notice. Your plans might shift overnight. If that happens, don't hold on tightly to what you had planned. Instead, listen to what these new circumstances are trying to teach you. Often, what we call unexpected is heaven's way of gently redirecting us to a better place. I know you're longing for certainty, we all are. But certainty doesn't always arrive in the form of clear answers. Sometimes it comes as a choice. And today is a good day to choose trust. Trust that all the movement in your life has a purpose, even if you can't see it yet. When you release the need to control every detail, something beautiful happens. Your soul can breathe. In that open space, creativity, inspiration, and calm begin to flourish. You may even discover abilities or ideas within you that you didn't know were there. Sometimes, a detour is exactly what you need to break free from a routine that was slowly draining your light. Today, I invite you to look at your surroundings with fresh eyes. Maybe someone you meet, without even trying, offers you a valuable lesson or an unexpected opportunity. Maybe something you thought was over still has another chapter to unfold. Or something you believed was impossible now begins to take shape. Let yourself be surprised. And most importantly, don't see it as a failure just because it didn't go as planned. Often, the most fertile paths are not the ones you envisioned. They're the ones that grow from change. What feels like a disruption might actually be the force that pushes you forward. Trust that everything shifting in your life today is happening so that you may transform, blossom, and uncover a fuller version of who you truly are. You are not lost, you are evolving. And even if the journey isn't linear or easy, you're doing better than you think. I am with you every step of the way. You are not alone, you never were. Take a deep breath, open your heart, and get ready, because this transformation brings a new chapter of abundance, freedom, and meaning. Affirmation for today: I trust the changes life brings me because they guide me toward my purpose. I release what no longer serves me and reclaim my inner strength to move forward with clarity, freedom, and confidence. Today, your angel tells you, I am the angel sent to bring you a powerful light. You need it because big changes are approaching in your life. Get ready. Something truly new is coming. Trust. Act with me. I give you strength and energy. Today, I want to remind you that you're at a key point on your path. You feel that something is about to begin, and you're right. Many things are shifting around you to help you take an important step. But to make the most of this moment, you need to be present, active, and most of all, trust in yourself. This is a fertile time, full of possibilities, but those possibilities don't activate on their own. They come to life when you choose to believe in your power and take action. I know that sometimes you're afraid of making a mistake, afraid that a decision might not lead to what you hoped. But if you let that fear stop you, you'll never know what you're truly capable of. You don't need to have all the answers today. You only need to take the first step. Your soul already knows what it wants. It just needs you to make space for it through your choices. Now is the time to get organized, to focus your energy where it truly matters. Ask yourself, where are you investing your time and attention? Are those things taking you closer to your dreams or further away? It's not about doing more. It's about doing what matters, with clarity, with purpose. This is the perfect time to begin those projects you've been putting off. You don't need to have everything figured out to start. Begin with what you have, from where you are, and piece by piece, everything will start falling into place. Sometimes, all it takes is a bold decision for life to respond in kind. It's also a good moment to open up to others. You don't have to do it all alone. Sharing ideas, collaborating, asking for support, or simply letting yourself be accompanied can give you more strength than you expected. There are people around you who care, who want to see you thrive, and they can help if you let them in. Remember, the energy you put into what you do multiplies. If you act from frustration, that will show in your results. But if you act from joy, trust, and commitment, life will mirror that back to you. You're not just working towards something, you're building a new reality with every decision, every action, every step you take. Today, your angels are encouraging you to move, to choose, to create. Don't fear the effort. You are planting something important. Trust that your seeds will bear fruit. Trust in yourself, because I, your angel, am right here with you. I won't let you fall. You just need to do your part, and the rest will unfold in its time. Affirmation for today: I activate my power with wisdom and joy. I commit to my growth and take steady steps toward my purpose. Everything I do with love and clarity multiplies and returns to me as peace, abundance, and well-being. The message from Archangel Uriel for you today is reorganization. Today I come to remind you that you're at a moment in life when you can no longer move forward while carrying what no longer resonates with you. There are matters still taking up space in your mind and heart, and they're asking to be closed with love, with firmness, and above all with clarity. You're being guided toward a new stage, but you can't cross that threshold unless you first clear the ground beneath your feet. It's not just about letting go of pain. It's about understanding what those experiences meant in your life, learning from them, and then taking the conscious step toward what comes next. That requires a reorganization, both within and without. Today, it's important that you look honestly and without judgment at what's still left unfinished, conversations that never happened, decisions postponed out of fear or comfort, situations you're still carrying because they were never truly closed. This isn't about punishing yourself. It's about releasing energy that's still stuck in memories, doubts, or connections that have already fulfilled their role. If you feel like you're missing a proper goodbye, give yourself permission to write it. Say what you need to say, even if it's just on paper. Because what you don't express becomes a burden, and you're not here to carry the weight of the past. You're here to walk lightly toward a calmer present and a freer future. On an emotional level, closing cycles doesn't mean forgetting. It doesn't mean cutting things off harshly. Sometimes, it's simply accepting that something already gave all it had to give, and it no longer fits who you are today. Honor what you lived, thank it for the lesson, and let it go. Love is not proven by staying stuck, but by allowing yourself to grow. On a practical level, this is also a time to take inventory. Don't leave tasks open, promises unfulfilled, or ideas half-shaped. Everything you finish creates space for something new to emerge. Your energy needs to move with direction and purpose, and for that, you must organize, prioritize, and close loops. If you have ideas still floating in your mind but haven't given them form, now is the time to start. Make a list, define the steps, set realistic timelines. You don't need to have everything solved today, but you can take the first step with intention. Clarity comes through action. This is not a time for impulsiveness nor for avoiding discomfort. It's a time for order, honest reflection, and taking responsibility, both for yourself and for the choices you make. And when you do it from a place of self-love, you'll see that closing isn't losing, it's freeing. Remember, every time you clean your space, inside or out, you're sending a message to the universe: I am ready for something better. And the universe always responds. Write this decree in the comments and repeat with me out loud. I release everything that has completed its cycle in my life and organize my present with love and clarity. Every closure I make brings me closer to the life I deserve. Message from Archangel Michael. Give your day a new spin. Today I come to tell you that something inside you is asking for movement. You may have felt it as restlessness, a desire to do something different, as if your routine has started to feel heavier than usual. That's your soul waking up, wanting to breathe in fresh, lighter air. There are moments when what you need is order, stability, and calm. But there are also times when your energy asks for expansion, for change, for a gentle shake-up to help you reconnect with the joy of living more fully and less automatically. This is one of those times. Today is a great day to shift your rhythm, even with small changes. Take a different route, rearrange your workspace, listen to music you don't normally hear, or spend time with someone new. These seemingly simple gestures have a big effect. They awaken your awareness, pull you out of autopilot, and remind you that there are many ways to do things. You have ideas that deserve to be heard, and many of those ideas are waiting for you to break out of the repetitive cycle you've been stuck in. When you bring a little novelty into your day, your mind becomes clearer, more flexible, and solutions begin to appear that you hadn't seen before. Not because they weren't there, but because your focus was always in the same direction. This is also the perfect time to bring back practical tools or solutions that helped you in the past. You don't need to invent anything new, just remember what already worked. Your memory, your experience, and your intuition are more active than ever. You only need to pay attention. You may also feel a need for more personal space, and that's perfectly valid. Sometimes, to organize your thoughts, you need silence, distance, or simply to be alone with yourself. Don't feel guilty for needing time for you. It's in that space where you can truly hear yourself again. Remember, when you move, even a little, something shifts inside you. And from that lighter, more awakened place, the things that once seemed complicated begin to take a new shape, a new path, a new possibility. This isn't about running away from responsibilities. It's about looking at them from a softer, more compassionate angle. Giving your day a new spin is a way to care for yourself, to gift yourself something refreshing, and to reconnect with the joy you may have forgotten. Prayer to Archangel Michael. Beloved Archangel Michael, thank you for being with me today with your light and your strength. Help me release the rigidity that sometimes traps me and let me see things from a new perspective. Fill me with fresh energy to break through monotony and rediscover the joy of living. May every small change I make today bring me closer to inner peace and well-being. Inspire me with clear ideas and show me simple ways to resolve what now feels heavy. Thank you for giving me the push I need to feel myself in motion again, in harmony, and in tune with who I am. Amen. Message from your soul. Come back to yourself. There are days when you feel more sensitive than usual, like everything touches you a bit more deeply, like you don't have the strength to hold your daily life together. That's not weakness. It's your soul asking you to pause, to listen to what's behind that tiredness or that sadness you can't quite explain. Today might be one of those days when you need to look at yourself with more tenderness. You may be carrying emotional wounds you thought were already healed, but now they resurface. Not to hurt you, but to remind you that some parts of you still need to be seen, acknowledged, and embraced. Your body and emotions are speaking clearly. If you're feeling irritable, drained, or sad for no clear reason, don't judge yourself. That only means there's something within you that needs attention. Maybe you've been pushing yourself too hard, trying to find answers when all you really need is to breathe, to rest, and to take care of yourself. Sometimes, you treat others better than you treat yourself. You forgive their mistakes, encourage them when they're down, offer them comfort. But when it comes to you, you can be harsh, demanding, even cruel in your thoughts. Why not offer yourself even a little bit of the same compassion you so freely give to others? Don't punish yourself for what didn't turn out the way you hoped. You're not a robot. You're human, and like every human being, you've made imperfect decisions, lived through confusing moments, and made mistakes. But all of that is part of your story. And if you're here reading this now, it means you're still standing. And that already says a lot. This moment is an opportunity to heal from a different place. You don't need to be strong all the time. What you need is honesty with yourself, to acknowledge how you feel and allow yourself to go through whatever you're going through without pressure or judgment. Imagine that today you're caring for the child you once were. What would you say if they were tired or sad? Would you push them to keep going? Or would you hold them close and say, "It's okay"? You don't have to prove anything. I love you just the way you are. That's exactly what you need to give yourself today. None of what you're feeling is weakness. It's all part of a process that's helping you grow. Your sensitivity is opening doors for you to understand yourself better, to let go of unnecessary guilt, and to begin living from a kinder place within. Forgive yourself. Be grateful for what you've learned. And begin walking again with new eyes, eyes that can look at your wounds without fear and truly value your ability to keep going, even when things feel uphill. You're on the right path. Don't doubt it. You just need a little more love for yourself, more patience with your process, and trust that everything, even what hurts right now, is helping something new grow within you. Abundance affirmation: I treat myself with love, respect, and patience. I allow myself to heal at my own pace and open space to receive life with trust and gratitude. Thank you for joining me in the channeling of these messages. My name is Lillian, and today I wish you a beautiful, prosperous day full of abundance and happiness, but above all, full of God's blessings for you and your loved ones. If you feel called to do so, I'd be honored to have you join me again tomorrow. Receive a big hug of light.